So this is the final kind of main topic I want to talk about in the session today, and that is the Laffer curve and optimal taxation. So the Laffer curve is a very sort of super kind of mission critical bit of work that you kind of need for this essay. What we essentially do is we plot a graph in this fashion, okay? We plot a graph in this fashion. This is going to be our total tax revenue, and this is going to be our rate, okay? This is our rate. This is our tax rate. And this is our TR, tax revenues. Okay, so I'll just put revs here. Now, if you set a tax rate of 0, you're not going to make any tax revenue, right? So we know that we start at the origin. Now, the idea is as you increase the tax rate, you are capturing people's incomes. So you're moving upwards. You're moving upwards because you're capturing people's incomes. However, as you increase the tax rate, because it gets higher, people become less and less incentivized to comply with your tax regulations, right? You know, imagine I had a country full of people. If I charge them a 20% tax rate, I make a good amount of money. But if I increase the tax rate to 40%, surely some people are going to try and, you know, evade or hide their finances to get away with it, right? So that's exactly what we see here. We actually end up with a flattening out of the curve at some kind of maximum point. And then as you increase the tax rate up to 100%, you essentially approach 0. Okay? And what happens at this critical point? The point is there is a critical value where you have set the optimal tax rate for news. If you exceed this value, you make less total tax revenue because the news company you make less tax revenue because people are actively trying to evade tax here. Okay? People are actively trying to evade tax. Meanwhile, in the other direction, you set the tax rate so low that you fail to capture the potential tax rate. Okay? So this is the Laffer curve. This is one of the most important curves for this question because you can apply this theory to the second part of the question, right? Should it follow that we should fund it through taxation? Well, we must consider where we are on the Laffer curve, you know? If we're already close to the optimal point, maybe we shouldn't fund it through taxation, right? Maybe that's a bad idea. Okay? So that really is what we're trying to get at here in terms of whether or not it is optimal to fund through taxation or not.